See, I'm live. I can see the music and I can... Wonderful. Hear myself. Ooh. So last time we had our shift. Take care, kiddo, and don't slip on the snow. I put something in my bag this morning. Okay, we finished our shift, I think, and that's it. Maybe the music instantly stopped, but hey. We had the mental health talk. And oh yeah, we were asked to visit Giuliano. Because of the whatchamacallit? Funeral. That's the English word. Porcupine is pretty during snow. I miss snow. Haven't seen snow for way too long, or like proper snow, like actual snow where I'm like, hey, children playing children playing outside, snowball fights, yada yada yada. And to be fair, it ain't that bad the last few years, but still, I would like to see more. Oh, Giuliano. You need a hug? Finley. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I had more. Finley. It's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we haven't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please make yourself at home. There's food and drink. Go ahead, take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there's one thing actually. Anything you want, what is it? I think there's a colleague of yours here too. He didn't hang around long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. Then I think he went out the back door. I haven't seen him since. Will you go and see if he's still there? I'd check myself, but I've got my hands full. Sorry, here I am asking for your help again. It's no problem, Giuliano. I'd be happy to do that for you. Thank you. Okay. Pay respect. I'm sure Pina made the figurine. It's such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Pina. Yeah, paying respect. Can't bow down or anything, but... I've got a job given by the son of a deceased person. Oh. Oh, damn, you? Gregor, you're here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. Let's just report to Giuliano that it's all my fault. Okay, now, what do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it, after all. If the old lady hadn't got sicker, if her water damage hadn't happened, if I'd just taken better care of the hospital, then maybe she wouldn't have. This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. I was people in there. I see the way they look at me. And know it's my fault. It's not your fault though. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her, right up until the end. I still believed she'd get better. I didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time. And that's okay. I did my best, and you did too. Sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going in now. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you'll be welcome. Sure, whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. We go in at the same time. They won't be all be staring at me. I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Oh shit. Oh no. Hey Giuliano. You can start now if you want. So, did you find him? Yes, he's the janitor at the hospital. But he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping. But please let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down, it's about to start. Sit down. Dear guests, could I have your attention for a moment? Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak. But last night, Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker. Always telling stories. That she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. Practiced with me. And I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way again. I want to play a very special song for you. A song Irma requested every time I picked up the instrument. Oh fuck. Remember one day, I was really frosty when I had to deliver my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice, and my whole mailbag fell into the river with all the letters still inside it. And I tore my cruciated ligament. Emma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and delivered them for me. Emma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while when Irma came up with a new dish. Rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Emma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How did you know Irma, Finley? I I'll tell you how it scared me, Emma. He's the one who let her die. It's the truth. Emma was in great shape. And one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, ends up in the hospital. And a few days later, suddenly she's sick. Real sick. And then she just tried, bro, shut the fuck up. This is not the moment for you to get back at the hospital. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and all the stuff at the awful hospital. I just heard them talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. It's so bad for folks who go there pick up new diseases in the wards. Emma didn't even have pneumonia until they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula's wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd all be better off if that hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ev, it's a crook of nonsense. Nah, hold up. Maybe he's got a point. No? What the fuck? Yeah, St. Ursula's is a danger to us all. That's right. We need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe it would be better that way. Look around you. Do you see anyone from the hospital here except for this clown? Exactly, they don't even have the nerve to come to a funeral. Because they know it's their fault. Plain as the nose on your face. But... quiet, everyone. Please. This isn't about pointing the finger at anyone. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma, my mother, your friend. Finlay? Yeah? I'm sorry I have to ask you this. But perhaps it would be best if you leave. But... please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's memorial. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Let's talk later. Okay. Oh man, that didn't go how I expected. Looks like my cell phone had no reception at Gilbert's. Mia and Carl both tried to call me. I wouldn't call anyone back and actually go to bed because that was a awful experience. I guess I need someone for emotional support. Carl? Mia? Sorry. Hey Finley. Thanks for calling me back. I was worried when I saw you today. Are you okay? I'd be lying if I said I was. Oh. I don't know if it'll help, but I actually have plans for tonight. I think I need to get my mind off things, and I'm guessing you might want to as well. If you come along, we could help each other. Ina will be there too. Sure, why not? Cool. I just got off work. I'm standing in the middle of the town square. Perfect, I'm heading your way now. Let's meet at the hospital entrance, okay? Alright, see you soon. Okay, what does Mia... is it some more basketball? Because hell yeah. Damn, but what the fuck? Why would you use a funeral to spread your fucking anti-hospital propaganda? Like, especially the moment that Gilbert played the song. It was such an emotional, nice moment, and he decided to... yeah, he killed her. Yeah. Don't make everything about anti-Saint Ursula propaganda. Mia, where are you? Oh, she meant entrance. Okay, girl. Is the funeral over already? Dr. Kowski told me you were there. Sure it was? It was an argument. People said it was my fault Emma died. What? I wanted to explain myself, but I didn't get the chance. That's so mean. It makes me so angry. Yeah. Can we change the subject maybe? Anything special going on in your life? Well, today's my stage debut. What do you mean? I'm rehearsing with the Porcupine Amateur Dramatics group for the first time. Wanna come watch? I want to get used to having an audience. Do I need to do anything? Watch, listen, nod. And don't be too harsh or critical. I can do that. Yay, let's go. The rehearsal is taking place on a small stage in the park. You mean the park on the right, right? And here I was thinking I get to play some more basketball. But nope. Just my friend wanting to selfishly promote her own hobbies. I mean, good for her, right? I respect the hustle, but we. Oh yeah. Here's the stage somewhere, right? This is the park, I guess. Ah, there's Pina. Mia! I'm so glad you came. And you brought Finley with you too. Yeah, I asked him if he wanted to come. But just watch. Watching? Nonsense. You're just in time. One of our members dropped out today. Caught the flu at the hibernation festival or something. Oh no, can we still rehearse without them? Sure we can. You've brought the perfect replacement. But... Oh yes, Finley, please say you'll join in. I'm sure that's just what I need to feel more comfortable in my first role. Alright. Yay! Ooh. I was in a theater group in elementary school. But I might be a little rusty. What's the play? Will it even work with someone new in the role? That's what's so great. We are an improv troupe. We give everyone a role at the start of a show and just see what happens. And tonight we've got something very special in store. A terrible crime that needs solving. Mwahaha! I'm scared already. You're telling me? And you, Finley, are going to be our detective, the private eye. The guy who was a little too tough for the police. You're basically the referee. It'll be great practice for the rest of the group. Oh, okay. I hope I can pull this off. I know you can. This is gonna be great. Everyone ready? Yep. I'm ready, pumped up. Hey, let's go. Alright, you've all been given a brief on your roles. Any questions? Good. Folks, we've got 2 new additions today. So to celebrate, I've come up with something special. Listen up, everyone. We open an old hospital. At 6 in the morning, there's a storm outside. The rain's coming down in buckets. One by one, you enter the building. Shortly after the shift begins, we hear the chief physician's voice break into a horrifying scream. Oh, ah! Come on, you can do better than that. Let me feel your terror. Ah! Much better. A body has been found in the chief physician's office. But it's not just any body. It's the body of the chief physician's personal assistant. You gather in the break room. The fresh coffee is still bubbling in the pot when the door files open once more. Into the room strides none other than the city's most famous detective. Finley, that's your cue. His face is grave, his steps determined, and so the questioning begins. Finley, you just let me know when you're ready to give your verdict, okay? Okay. Alright, folks. Let the interrogation begin. Okay. I don't know how that could have happened. It was the chief physician. I'm sure that you've got to believe me. She would have done anything for him, but she swept it under the table. If you threatened her with it, she wouldn't hesitate to resort to such means. Anything to preserve her career. I did see her leaving the building last night. I was starting my night shift, but doesn't mean anything at all. Anything else here might be relevant besides your theories? Well, I don't know if it's really relevant, but before the PA started here, he worked at another hospital. But he was falsely accused of involuntary manslaughter, so they fired him. Can you imagine that? Where were you at the time of the crime? Me? I was only here for a cigarette break. I just got back from the night shift. I was going to go straight home after that. Alright. Oh man, I need coffee. It's really terrible what happened. I still can't believe it. I was even here when the crime took place and I still couldn't do anything. Were you in the building at the time of the crime? I always come in extra early, because I like to work in peace before the hustle and bustle starts. So I sat in my office all morning, going through patient records. I haven't been here long. I was so eager for a fresh start after my previous hospital. I get along very well with everyone here, but I'm still trying to get up to speed. Anything unusual? As you may already know, I'm pretty new here. So I probably wouldn't even notice if there was something out of the ordinary. But maybe that will help you provide a more objective view than your colleagues. Yeah, I suppose so. I don't want to make any false accusation, but there's one thing as it happens. The chief physician came to see me a few days ago. She asked me to keep an eye on the janitor. I think he was seen hanging around my floor a few times, heading into the storeroom. Some people suspect him of stealing medication. And have you noticed anything? No, I've never seen him there. But maybe the murder victim caught him in the act. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, truly. I've seen him in the corridors a few times. But apart from a friendly nod here and there, we've never really interacted. That'd be okay. So you're saying janitor, you're saying assistant. I'd love to help, but I've been busy all morning. Busy, eh? With what? Sometime last night, that damn pipe in the basement burst again. It's the third time this month. No, not that anyone cares. And everything always underwater. So I spent the whole morning on my hands and knees down there, tinkering around. Then I thought, what's that strange object in the water? And hey presto, I had the murder weapon in my hand. Not that I knew that at the time, obviously. Did you notice anything else? I don't know if this is relevant, but I talked to the guy a lot. Out on the stairs after work. He's the only guy here that smokes apart from me, see? 2 days ago he was saying some weird stuff. Thought someone was following him, stuff like that. I managed to calm him down, told him he was imagining it. Turns out he wasn't. Alright, thanks for the tip. You suspect anyone? Maybe the ambulance driver. It was always kind of weird when it came to the PA. So I'm sitting in front of the guy's office yesterday again. Don't know if that helps. What do you think of the new doctor? I think she's avoiding me. But I don't know why. We used to smoke together, that was pretty much nice actually. He's quit now, so we don't see each other that often anymore. You say he quit, but he said here he was on a smoke, didn't he? He's also been a little weird recently. Maybe he wants a job or something, but he's been chasing the PA around a lot. Yeah, whatever. You don't understand how awful it was. If I were just a dead body, I wouldn't have been so shocked. I've seen more than a few of them over the course of my career. But in my office? For my third cup of coffee? What's the world coming to? How am I doing, Finley? Am I convincing? You're doing great, but you need to stay in character. Oh yeah, oops. Ahem. I'd like to ask you about the incident. Yeah, of course. I think we all want to get to the bottom of this. And as soon as possible too. I'm busy, so I keep it short. Very well, I'll be brief. Where were you when the incident happened? I wasn't in the building at the time of the incident. I'd already left early yesterday evening. Always try to get here as early as possible, as a rule. That way I can finish the day's work early too. Only today my car broke down, so I didn't arrive until the same time as the rest of the staff. breakdown service took forever, but maybe that was lucky for me in the end. Otherwise, it could have been me lying here cold on the floor. Horrible. That does rule me out completely as a suspect though. I see. Anything else you'd like to add? I just can't stop wondering why it had to happen in my office of all places, and how. The only person with a key besides me was my assistant, and we couldn't stand each other. I don't know what he was doing in my office. As far as I know, he was never in my office unless I was there too. He was only for emergencies. Suspect then. If you ask me, it was for nurse anyway. My PA made some nursing cuts a few weeks ago, and I've heard nothing but complaints ever since. He also has a penchant for being unprofessionally emotional, if you know what I mean. You told me earlier that you and your PA couldn't stand each other, correct? That's correct. Interesting, especially as I've heard from various sources that the two of you got along very well. But that is wild speculation, and anyway, it should make it even less of a suspect, if anything. True, I lied. I only did it for the sake of my image. I don't want to be the kind of boss who's known for playing favorites, so I treat everyone the same. What do you think of the ambulance driver? I don't think I've ever talked to him. I don't think I've ever talked to him. I don't interact with most of the employees here on a regular basis. You know what I mean. I'll be honest with you. I've always had a suspicion that he was up to something crooked. He's always creeping around everywhere, cropping up where you least expect him. I think he's been stealing, but I don't have any proof yet. Please hurry up. Okay, currently I'm hard suspecting the ambulance driver. Listening to this. What were you? Were you at the time of the crime? Me? I was only here for a cigarette break. I just got back from night shift. I was going to go straight home after that. I was told you don't. You said you were on taking a cigarette break, but you don't smoke anymore, do you? I'm not a murderer. I would never kill him. No, I don't smoke, but I'm allowed to go everywhere in the hospital. Wherever I want, especially to my own brother's office door. You heard right, he was my brother, and I would never hurt my own family. I'd rather kill myself. He may not have wanted to see me, but I can't help. But he died before he could change his mind. And I know he would have done if I could just talk to him again yesterday. Alright. Oh man, I need coffee. I'm very strongly saying. No, I couldn't stand him. But that doesn't make me a murderer. If I went around wanting to murder people. Oh, she's also. I'd have done actually doing it a long time ago. Not that I'm saying I did. In fact, he was just a nice guy. Ask a new doctor, she'll tell you. He really had it in for her. That's more of a motivation to kill him than I've ever had. Besides, I was on duty on another ward all night. So I couldn't have killed him anyway. Do you suspect anyone? No, I didn't see anyone. Oh, wait. The janitor. I saw the janitor on that floor. He said he was looking for a ladder for some repair work. Unfortunately, I couldn't help him. I had my hands full that morning. Honestly, I'm very, very sure on. What do you think? Can you reconstruct the course of events? Yeah. Oh, fantastic. So, who did it? The case is absolutely clear. There's only one person who could have committed this heinous act, even though every single one of you had a motive. The solution is crystal clear. Was the ambulance driver? The ambulance driver. No. But, no, it really wasn't. Does that mean one of us didn't play the role well enough, or is it you that's the problem? I'm a doctor, not a detective. That's probably just as well. It was obviously the new doctor. After all, she was the only one whose alibi was contradicted by anyone. She said she spent all morning working on the files. Everyone else was very clear that she kept running into the doctor in the hallway. So, what was the motive then? Isn't it obvious? PA and the new doctor used to work at the same hospital. The involuntary manslaughter that got him fired, but which they could never prove was him, was actually a murder that she committed. Ah, but like, it felt so contradictory what the ambulance driver was telling me. Also, he talked about night shift while everyone else was talking about morning shift, and like his shift should have ended. So he wouldn't have been on a smoke break, but like on a smoke end of day shift, whatever. And didn't go down well with her when somebody else got the credit for it. In fact, she took it so badly that she followed him to his new hospital, and when she caught him in the chief physician's office, she seized her opportunity for revenge. Very simple when you think about it. Yeah, sure. Is that it, or do they want to talk to me some more about anything? Girls? Too bad you couldn't solve the murder. It's okay, I still had fun. Glad to hear it. Yeah, do you want to? Yeah, that was exciting. My knees are still knocking. I think my acting needs a little more practice. Hehe. I'm gonna get going now. What about you guys? I'll still be here for fresh air for a while longer. Finley, do you have a moment? Alright, get home safe then. Night night, crime busters. I didn't know it was about murder. Sorry, I hope that it wasn't too much for you. I really enjoyed it though. Without you, I probably wouldn't have come. Thanks for getting my mind off things. Finley, I don't know how you're feeling right now. I don't know what it's like when somebody dies on you for the first time. But I have to assume that it'll happen to me sometime too. And I'm pretty scared of it. Terrified actually. But it's also part of the job, and a good doctor needs to be able to handle it. Hey, it might never happen to you. You're a great doctor. I think that's unrealistic. Hmm? But when it happens, I want to be ready. What are you thinking right now? Not much. All I want to do right now is sleep. And thank you for joining in. I wouldn't have had the nerves for it without you. Maybe you want to do it again in the future. But next time I want to be the detective. I'd be honored to have you solve my murder. I'm sure you can. And if you're struggling, you can always come to me. Just like I do with you. But I'll be alright too, I think. Both with this and with life here in general. I think I like it here. People, the little streets. The Hibernation Festival was great. I think I couldn't feel at home here. Especially with a partner in crime like you. Let's make sure that as few people die here as possible. That's the deal. Deal? Yes. Deal. I mean, you can't really reduce the number, period, right? Like, I mean, in the end, people will die. That's fine. Oh, I rehearsed for theater too. I can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Night world. And just like prolong it. I guess that's like the thing. Obviously for some it's like prolonging like 40-50 years. Especially in like the surgical department. But for many it's just like prolonging it by a few. Which is also fine. Someone threw snowballs at my window. I hope it wasn't my old houseplant. Back for revenge. I hope it was just some silly kid and not some asshole thinking it would be a good idea to threaten hospital staff. Wrong button. Oh, is there protests going on? There's lots of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts, chocolate, but actually everyone's just angry. I don't like it. Do I want to go there? Oh, it's much more money. How much more money are they gonna squeeze from us? Don't you work at the hospital too? I sure do, and it's been far too long. I can't do all this anymore. I've been slaving away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard. These people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We could really make a difference here. I'm telling you, St. Ursula's hospital has to go. How many of you have suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into their coffers? The fees go up every month. The quality of the treatments gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked. The building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep on accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? No! Absolutely not. What? What's this about? Ah! There's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you've got plenty corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. We'll just see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right, get lost. Down with St. Ursula's, down with St. Ursula's. Yep, I've got work to do. I gotta save lives and be a fucking adult unlike you idiots. Morning, Irma. How are you on this wonderful day? Ingrid? Oh, Ingrid, not Irma. Ah, have you seen the people out there? Oh, sure. Bit of an overaction if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we've had angry folks show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been cleared with the authorities. So right now there isn't much we can do. There's always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. But when he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go so easily. But you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory. After all, no one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. At best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Fearboard's already on the case. By the way, he was asking after you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? Guess he likes you. But you can go straight up to your ward. That's where he is right now anyway. I'm going to get... starting talking to, ain't I? It seems your fan club is here today, Finley. And not just that, Dr. Fearboard's waiting for you too. You're a popular doctor today. Have you seen Dr. Fearboard around? I certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matches lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief. We have work to do. Time to get there fast. Fearboard. Dr. Fearboard, have you heard about the people in front of the building? Of course. But first, I have a question for you. Did you go to Misty Karma's funeral service? Yeah, and I think it helped me. Thanks for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partly to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first, but when they started saying it was my fault Irma died, I didn't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be aware of working here. When you work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problems can be fixed, but sometimes, however, unfortunately, it cannot. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like they were before. That is our business, day in, day out. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded with positive words or deeds. Yet if we fail, a negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly. And our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon yourself. We don't get a chance to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Don't worry about it, please. I will not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I'll talk to the protesters and sort things out. And what can I do? Do your job, help those who are in need. Solve as many problems as possible, even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. Okay, Krukowski, give me the list of problems that I need to try and fix. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all this. Whether I'm worried about that little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favor and skip to that part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for today. We'll talk later. Downloading today's schedule. Let's start with little Emma. And then we can visit the piece. Hello, Mr. Doctor. Guess what? My tummy ache's gone. And my mom's coming to pick me up today. Great. I'm really glad to hear that. Shall we give you one last checkup before you go home then? I don't have great patients like you here very often, so I need to make the most of it. Let's give her just another little shot. You seem good. Half right. Is there maybe something even better on... You seem to be a bit higher up, I guess. Ding. Seem to have gone well. Well, you've got just about the healthiest tummy I've seen in all week. My colleagues gave your mom a letter for your pediatrician earlier. Now you need to be careful what you eat in future, okay? Can you promise me you will do that? Yes. Dr. Gerda said the same thing. But I should listen to you. And you know what? What? She says you're a good doctor. Ah, really? Yeah, because you made my tummy ache go away. And she says you made her tummy ache go away too. But you know what else? No, what? Dr. Gerda is a good doctor too. Because she made my homesickness go away every night. Ah, you're right there, Emma. My colleague will take you down to see your mom in a minute, okay? Take care, Emma. Bye. Aww, Emma. Emma's a little baby that we have to protect. Let's see this bison and what's up with them and how they are feeling. I think I saw them yesterday at the funeral. Good day. Thank you for agreeing to examine me soon. I'll be happy to press on your appreciation. What can I do for you? First of all, call me Ted, please. I don't like to stand on ceremony. Me neither. I'm Finley. Pleased to meet you, Finley. Now, what can I do for you? It's my lungs. The weather's doing a number on me right now. I need regular checkups. I have an artificial heart valve. And there's the severe hypoxia. You're saying your blood isn't being supplied with enough oxygen? Exactly. I get by, but I'd feel better if someone gave me a once-over. Sure, allow me. This was the... Yep. This is hard. I'm not made for rhythm games, okay? Sorry everyone, I severely screwed that up, Ted. Your lungs are fine. Your heart too. I didn't know you could hear a heart valve. Haha, yes. Not a bad party trick, huh? Ingrid downstairs can write your prescription for your medication. Great, that's what I call fast service. By the way, things are a little crazy around here right now. Be careful when you head out the door. I noticed, yeah. Well. Yeah, that rhythm games in general are like my arch nemesis, okay? Like, be nice, everyone. What's all that racket out there? Just an angry mob of people dissatisfied with our work. What do they know? They don't have the first clue how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? You tell me, that's why you're here, isn't it? Alright then. Let's check. Okay, I see Ah. I see you. And you. And you. And you. Wait, I only have 4, so I do need you. Oh wait. This should be it. I think. Did I give 5 pills? Okay, yeah, fuck, that's... Ooh. Your liver readings are improving. Good. But I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. Well, if it hasn't killed me yet. That's why you've still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. You might need to put up with an apprentice doctor. I've not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation. So go ahead, learn something. Damn. Yeah, well, today was not the most successful day for my job, but hey, you win some, you lose some. It's not like today is like the day where I have the most critics and people looking at me with disgust in their eyes. No, no, no. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. Sad B. I understand all too well that you're under a lot of pressure right now. Nevertheless, your performance is solid. There's hope for you yet. I have some organizational tasks to deal with now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. Do you think the protesters are still outside? I expect Dr. Theobald's dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kinds of things can weigh you down. But it'll all blow over in a few days. You've got the day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. Yippee! Time off, time off, time off. Better not go out there, kid. What? Why? The protest's still going on strong. I've called the police already, but they said there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now, too. I think she had tears in her eyes. I wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran right past me. You mean Mia? Where did she go? Don't know, back upstairs, I think. Oh, and Dr. Fubert? Wasn't he meant to talk to the protesters? I don't know anything about that either. I haven't seen him at any rate. He probably got held up by his luxury vending machine. I'm going to go check on him. You do what you need to do, kid. You can't change what's going on out there right now anyway. Make yourself a coffee and wait for it all to blow over. That's what I say. Well, time to check on Dr. Theobald. He's on the first floor, right? I think he was second. Dr. Theobald, are you there? Dr. Theobald? Where did he go? It's like he was here not long ago. Maybe there was an emergency? Chef looks the same as always. Everything's still what it was this morning. Like Dr. Theobald just vanished into thin air. Maybe he fell through a rift in time and space. You could be living in another dimension right now. A world where pizza can cure cancer. Sounds good. Yeah, I need to find... So, Finley, we meet again. Does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not here. His office is empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? Nope. That's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all that commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help. Last resort, before I go out there and kick some butt myself. Fuck yeah, girl. I spoke to him this morning. He assured me he was going to smooth the situation over. Wow. Guess that didn't happen, huh? I just bumped into Mia too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia? What was wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Anders was back. Mr. Anders? Yeah. You remember that old geezer, right? Why is he back? Anyway, always with a question. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy at our expense. When he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poison himself. Probably though this wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he? Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did she run? Upstairs. Anna's on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she's up there. I go take a look. Alright, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. No problem. Well, time to go to the 4th floor to Mr. Anders again. What's the worst that could happen? Dun, dun, dun. No, my 4th floor was fine. It was the 5th floor. It was an issue. Have you seen Mia? Yeah, she just scurried past me. She was on her way to see a patient. Holy fuck, who's that pelican? Mia? Mr. Anders, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Welcome. Welcome. I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal any blueberry pudding. And why didn't I get a pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Anders, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking me for my help? I just want to be left alone, damn it. Where are all those people out there anyway? Clear off. You're not getting my money. Mr. Anders? Mia! Finley, there you are. What's going on here? I wanted to do something. I have to do something. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Anders? I was just on my way home. Those people were so angry, they called me names and threw things at me. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia, I know. Last time Mr. Anders was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Mr. Anders, can I ask you something? What is it now? You. Don't I know you, sonny boy? Yes, we've met before. You were at this hospital a little while ago, last fall. You had an accident. Do you remember? Yes. I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to the disused ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you? I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember about it? Not much. I'm not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. The hallway was completely dark. But someone had left a desk lamp on. There was a bed covered in folders and paperwork. And then? When I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up. And that's not even mentioning the headache. Ouch! Is that all you can remember? No, after that I was back in this blasted hospital. My time at that rehab place was worth it though, haha. I've not had a beet lasagna that delicious since I was a kid. Or beet lasagna sounds actually fine. Okay, thank you, Mr. Anders. You've been a great help. What does that mean? A lot. You remember the desk, Mia? Bed I saw on the 5th floor with the documents on it. I said there was nothing there. Mr. Arnold saw it too. Exactly. So what now? We need to let Carl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. Hey Carl, what are you up to? Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you. Things are starting to get out of hand here. Me and I wanted to do something about it. What a coincidence. I was just thinking exactly the same thing. Come on over. I've already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before? Nope. I live on the high street next to the bakery. Got it. We're on our way. Will it be free next to our ruckus outside? Okay. I mean, we need to get to the high street even, right? So... well, I guess we can. We might want to go around the back. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Ah, this will be a long walk. But hey, we might solve the mystery of Mr. Arndus, what happened at the start of the game. Anything we can talk about. I finished today the new season of Oshinoko. And damn, that was good. Like, I'm a bit conflicted about how they handle the secret part of it. And the way it was, you know, who the murderer was and who is responsible and who Aqua is looking for. But I'm so far still optimistic that it will go fine and have a solid ending. A bit afraid though that Aqua and Ruby, or like Ruby technically still has a crush on Aqua, or the person that Aqua was, and I'm very afraid that she will try to continue that crush, even though Aqua is her brother, which, I also heard from Gant that he was tagged a lot after a certain chapter of Oshinoko, which means there is bound to be some incest in there. If you're not an anime person and don't get that reference or are very confused right now, don't worry about it. Don't question it. Trust me, you don't want to know. But yeah, that's something I'm a bit afraid of right now. But I'm looking forward to Look, there's something about St. Ursula's in the newspaper. Life in an unhealthy healthcare system. Interesting conversations and inclusive insights. Exclusive insight. Read the full 3-page report in tomorrow's edition. Yeah, Let's try and make money off of the healthcare system and trash talking a hospital where human beings work at. That will be great. But anyway, yeah. My fun with anime currently. Since my vacation is starting and outside of the streams I won't have anything to do, I'll probably watch a shit ton. Because when I'm streaming like 5-6 plus hours a day, I'm not looking for... Oh, he meant this with High Street, huh? I'm looking forward to playing video games my pastime, outside of the games I'm playing here. So I'll probably read some manga or watch anime. Hello! Hey Carl, it's us! What's the password? Password? You didn't give us a password. True. I guess that's once on me. Can you let us in, please? It's pretty cold out here. Not without a password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. Okay, alright, I've got one. The password is Mango. Keep it to yourself and don't pass it on. Great. Will you let us in now? Not until you give me the password. Mango. Ah, it's you guys. Very good, very good. Well, what are you standing around for, out there for? Come on in, it's way too cold outside. And then Finley came along. The artist hasn't exactly confirmed that, but he said he remembers stacks of folders in the bright light. What are you thinking, Carl? I think that all fits together. I used my involuntary vacation to do something. I never liked this whole situation right from the start. First though, I need to apologize to you, Finley. I was never quite sure if you'd been imagining things or not when you had your accident. I can see now that you were onto something. So what are your conclusions? We need to go deeper. Deeper? You know, I'm the longest serving member of staff at St. Ursula's after Ingrid. I do the rotas, manage our inventory, and put our orders together. What are you getting at? We need to go to the hospital's document archive. That could be where we find the answer to what's going on here. You mean the big storeroom in the basement? Surely we can't just walk in there. No, the storeroom's always locked. Even I don't have access to it. But I have an idea how we can get in there. It will require perfect teamwork though. It's a delicate matter, like an ornate glass figurine. We need to consider our every move carefully, like chess grandmasters. Wow, you've really put some thought into this. Of course I have. So listen carefully. Let me quickly get water so that I can present the plan properly. Glenroy has all the keys to this building in the office, including the key for the archive. That's the one we need to get. And how are we going to do that? Sometimes Gregor stays at the hospital late into the night. Seems like he's got some kind of project he works on in his office after hours. I don't know what it is, but he sure puts a lot of time into it. And over the course of my many night shifts, I've noticed something. At exactly 1 AM every night, he leaves his office, then sets off to see Ingrid. Yes, that's it. Slowly he sets out on his trusted path. Step by step. Foot by foot. His mind never straying from his goal. Until he finally reaches Ingrid's desk. The two always spend a while chatting. Then Gregor grabs a coffee and heads back to his office. And you know what? When he goes on his little walk, he never locks his office. It gives us a perfect window to get in there. Finally, you wait until Gregor leaves his office. This was like a playable plan? That's when you go in to look for the archive key. Sounds good, but he must have a lot of keys. It'll take me a while to find the right one. No problem. That's where Mia and I come in. Word on the street says you're a talented actress, Mia. What? Me? Good evening, my dearies. What's with the disguise? I'm on leave right now, right? It's best if I stay incognito while I'm at the hospital for now. I don't want any more trouble. Okay. Good, now where was I? Ahem. Please pay no attention to me. I'm just an old, fragile little granny. Just here to visit her little son. I suppose I'd better head up to his room. Oops. Oh my. My hip. Such pain. Ow. Don't worry, I'm coming. Fear not, I'm a competent junior doctor. I'm here to help this poor lady. It looks like she took a bad fall with no outside interference whatsoever. What's this now? You get a costume, I want one too. So I'm playing the courageous doctor in shining armor. Alright, I guess. As I was saying, I rushed here to help here right now to help this injured person. This looks bad. You there with a broom. What, me? You look strong. I implore you help me with this old lady. What's with the amateur dramatics? No drama here, sir. This is serious. I need to make sure that this person has not sustained any more severe injuries. Alright. And then boom. The key is ours. The perfect plan. Now there's just one thing left to do. Head down to the basement and into the document archive. Damn, this was actually entirely like super not playable, but now I'm actually in a super cool disguise. I'm not allowed to get seen by anyone though. Good job, team. It's heist time. Before we go in there, what exactly are we looking for? I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll know when we see it. Wait a second. The door was already open. What? That can't be right. The door's always locked. Maybe so, but it wasn't today. Maybe you're right, Carl. Let's check it out. Someone was in here recently. How do you know that? The layer of dust isn't as thick as usual. I haven't been here in ages, but something just feels different. Like someone's disturbed the energy of the room. Since when are you the mystical type? Hey, back off. I can sense these things. You better take a look around. Maybe we'll find something unusual. The movies archives like this are full of secrets and treasures. In real life, I guess they're full of boredom too. Oh, there's someone on the ground, is that right? Look up here. Finally, don't come from there. You'll break your neck. Yeah, that's right. We all know those boxes are out to get you. How do you get up there anyway? It doesn't matter. Someone's taking some photos off these shelves. You can still see a print in the dust. It's pretty obvious something's missing. What? Let me see. Yes. It's definitely not normal. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's actually a system in this archive. And something's clearly missing here. This empty space should be filled with at least 7 years worth of receipts and bills. You're right, Carl. Why do you sound so surprised? I thought you'd be used to that by now. Do you think this means anything? I think it does. What's really interesting is that all the missing files should belong to the same time period. They all be documents that would potentially be needed for communication with the health insurance departments. These kinds of documents don't just disappear. But they might have been moved to another location because they're still needed. Like an old hospital bed on the 5th floor, for instance? That's gotta be it. There must be someone who knows about this. Dr. Theobald, maybe? I don't think so. He hasn't been seen in a while. Shall we go to the police? There's someone outside. We need to get out of here quickly. Agreed. Run. What are you doing down here? Carl, is that you? Sandra, we just stumbled onto something big. Have you seen Dr. Theobald? We need to speak to him urgently. Boss? Haven't seen a whiff of him. I need to see her a little and pick up some blood results. Not like there's anything here who's actually meant to be working on our ward. But you'd better settle in anyway. That crowd outside's way bigger now. I wouldn't be trying to head home right now if I were you. But I can think about clocking off. Too much to do. The wards are all pretty much full. So come on, make yourself useful. Sandra's right. Really, we should lend a hand on the ward. What about the missing documents? I'm sure they can wait. We need to give Gregor his key back, then help out upstairs. You're right. Well. I could use a little help here. That was Ingrid. Let's have a look. Down with St. Ursula's. Here comes another of those bunglers. Right, you crackpot. Just go home, okay? You can't just come in here like this. It's not allowed. Please. Just let us do our job. The noise you're making is bad enough. But more importantly than that, you're blocking the main entrance. That means you're stopping us from admitting any more patients. Please, just leave. Bah! It's just a lot of stupid excuses. Who's going to stop us? You? Patrick here has a terrible ailment. Exactly. Ah, the pain. That's enough. Not only did you cripple him for the rest of his life when you injured his arm years ago, but Leslie and Ron attacked us both just the other week. Patrick's still recovering to this day. That's not even mentioning the psychological trauma we both suffered. Don't be ridiculous. My arm. See, we have every reason to be here and every right too. We're not leaving until we get some answers. You have a chief physician out here now. But hasn't Dr. Fearbart come to speak to you all already? He's assured me that. Of course he hasn't. As if he would get his fat ass out of that comfy chair. Will you all just listen for 1 minute? If he's not going to come down here, we'll just have to take this to him. That's right. And you know what else? Let me through, damn it. Help, quickly. But yeah, what's up? This person. They were just standing next to me in the crowd. But all of a sudden they fainted. I just managed to stop them from hitting the ground. They don't look good. Should take them to the ward. Typical, always the same. An expert saw for you to bleed dry. Kindly lend him a hand here. But what about Dr. Fearbalt? I'll try and find out where he is. And I'll try to find out more about these missing documents too. We'll talk later. Alright. Let me through, you scumbags. Woo! Carl. The patient's in very poor condition. I'm glad you brought him to us. Do you know what's wrong with him? I'll take care of this. Please just give me some time. Mia, Finley, please look after the ward. There's lots to do as ever. And this isn't helping. Sure, we'll take care of it. I want to help too. Good. Ask around the other wards. See if anyone else can help out. Consider it done. Oh shit, more to do, but didn't I already have a shift today? Isn't tomorrow my free day? Do you need any help here? What I need most of all is time. The best way for you to help me is take care of the ward on your own. Forgive me, I can't monitor your work as closely as usual. You and me, I have been here a while now. Prove to me that I can trust you with our ward. Oh no. Well, let's start with 41. Greetings. And the same to you. You're struggling with inflammation after an abdominal injury, right? Let's take a look then. This is not that easy. Ah, whoo. Okay. This is a text block inflammation. I can see you've had all the important vaccines. We need to cool the wound properly, and you'll need antibiotics to treat the infection. Got it. For now, I'll just keep as dull as possible. Good idea. And we'll get well soon. Ah, yeah. Okay. One patient down, 2 more to go, and both of them are writing, so... Oh no, is that Wordle? I think that's Wordle. I see you have a gastrointestinal infection. That's true. And you had a colonoscopy last night. Correct. There are probably better ways to spend your evenings, right? You're not wrong there. Alright, let me take a look. Three of them are correct. Let's try blood here. Foot here, liver here. And then eye and skull. Okay, liver was one of the 3 that was correct, and one of those 2 was correct too. You probably weren't, so... I'll try foot here, bone here, tooth there. Okay. So I know it's neither bone nor blood. It's tooth, liver. Oh, it's not the foot. So it's blood, definitely. And then... Was there one that I haven't used yet? I didn't have hand yet. Okay, I just mixed them up. So now you are blood and you are hand. Dunk, 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 dunk. Let's go. No serious abnormalities were found during your colonoscopy. Your symptoms indicate a flu-like infection. That's good because it's treatable, and it shouldn't trouble you for too long. But we need to get your electrolyte and water levels back up. And you need to make sure you drink plenty of fluids, preferably tea. Okay. Okay, 1 patient remaining. That's probably the most difficult one. Something's not right here, is it? Honestly, I'm not sure. It sure feels that way. The protest's still going on downstairs. It's going bigger even. Yeah, I noticed. Oh, we've had someone collapse on us too. One of the staff? No, a protester just kneeled over out of nowhere. Dr. Kukowski diagnosed him now. We don't know what's wrong with him yet. You know, I've worked in the healthcare sector for decades. There's always been scandals, arguments, criticism. Some time ago, a large number of hospitals came to a decision that would end up having huge ramifications. Healthcare was improving, people were healing and recovering faster. In a very short time, the average length of a patient's hospital visit was halved. Accordingly, the hospitals decided to halve their numbers of nursing staff. But the workload remained the same. So then came the overhauls, the saving strategies, that kind of thing. We're still seeing the effects of that decision today. I also see the shortcomings here at St. Ursula's too. What I'm trying to say is, I know what you're going through. I'd like to take a look at your readings if that's okay. Of course. At least you're not an annoying or rough patient. Okay, tooth at the last spot is always right. That's good to see. So you can be heart, you can be skull. No wait. Yeah, and then you are going to be liver and you're going to be blood. 2 are correct. I don't know if... Let's try you be liver. You are going to be tooth. Oh wait, tooth I already have. You're going to be foot. Going to be blood, and you're going to be heart. It's still 2 that are correct. Try skull. I've had blood almost everywhere. If I have blood here and lung here, I have them everywhere, and foot here. Okay. Oh yeah. So the first one, it's one of bone, blood, or lung. It's either skull or heart. Oh yeah, and it's most likely not bone. That's both skull and heart. It's not blood, but I can say definitely. I kind of wasted the foot there, but good chance for foot. Let's try the heart here. Oh wait, I know what's there, so I need to try the heart here, if any. I don't need to try foot. And I know it's not lung, so it ain't lung, it ain't blood, and yeah, that was I know for sure. So it's foot and bone. Yeah, so it's bone somewhere here. Let's try bone here. Okay, all but lung. I know it ain't blood, I know it ain't tooth. Oh, I haven't tried. Oh, I've tried tooth. I'm an idiot. Skull. Yeah. Okay. I'm almost afraid to tell you this. What is it? Is it all over for me? No, quite the opposite. Your readings have improved significantly. I wasn't expecting that, I must admit. Well, that's all part of the profession too. Funny how things turn out sometimes. You should rest a little more. I think you'll be able to go back home soon. Your wish is my command. Oh, and one more thing. If I can help in any way, just say, I'd be glad to. That's really nice of you. But you're a patient here. The only thing you need to work on is getting healthy again. If you insist. So. Did decently. Finley, can you give me a hand, please? Who called me? Yeah, Mia? I've just finished my assignments. That's music to my ears. Can I take a look? While I was looking after ward on our own, we should compare results to keep each other on track. Okay, Mia, am I better or worse than you? Yay! That looks pretty good. Not too different from my results. We make a great team. I'm not sure how to say this. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. All our beds are occupied, I can't keep up. Well, we'll manage it. I need to head up to the 4th floor for a few minutes. We're having trouble there too. Everyone's pitching in where they can right now. Can you take on a few more people? Sure. I'll hold the fort. Thanks, I'll be right back. Wasn't I just here? Oh no, you. Okay. Good evening. I've had an awful stomach cramps ever since last night. And diarrhea, my heart feels like it's about to explode. The injection will help you keep the pain in check at least. Okay. I feel like I'm going to die. Always ask the patient on how they're feeling, that's important. I don't think I need to. Oh, I think that's still fine-ish. Yeah, okay. Okay, injection done. I hope it kicks in soon. I've never felt this bad in my life. We'll give you a full checkup as soon as we can. In the meantime, try and get some sleep. Please, sorry, there's something really wrong with me, I know it. Trying our best. 301 needs help. Good evening. Can you tell me, this morning it felt like the flu. Now everything hurts, every breath I take. And how's your digestion? Everything went right through me this afternoon. Painkillers didn't help either, only a little. I'm going to take your pulse, then we'll see what we can do for you. Okay. Don't be too mean. They didn't take all my inputs. You saw that it went green, but it didn't take them. I mean, I was fucked up sometimes, but like, your body is fighting something. We're going to find out what it is as quick as we can. Thank you. I hope it isn't contagious. Or is it always so busy here? Don't worry about that. My colleague will be back to check on you again soon. They're not running in the hospital room. Good evening. Struggling for air. Everything hurts. Help me, please. Of course, we'll adjust your medication. Thank you. Okay, I need... Blue is fine. I need orange to go up. Which I can only do with you. I need you twice. Then you, and then you. That seems fine. Oh, fairly easily. Okay, my colleague will be here in a minute to give you your new medication. Thank you. I don't want to die. We'll do everything we can to make sure you get well soon. I promise you that. Hey, Mia, are you here? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The fourth floor is even fuller than here. All the beds are occupied. There was some talk about whether we could fit more beds in somewhere. Then there was an incident. An elderly lady collapsed. I had to lend her hand for a while. And I didn't know the place so well, so it's alright. Take a deep breath. Better? Better. How did it go here? I'm done with everything so far. Can I take a look? Shit's been rough here. Everyone seems to be doing better. It's nice to know I can trust you with my task in case of an emergency. I'll try to return the favor soon. Thanks for taking over. How do you feel? Honestly, it's fine. You're really tough. With all this running, I might as well quit the gym. I could really use some coffee right now. Let's do that then. Not at this time of day. I'm dead tired, actually. Have you heard from Carl yet? Nope. Now that you mention it. I've not spoken to him. Should we give him a call? Maybe he has some news for us. Good idea. There's some flu going around. Looking at how full the beds and everything are. And... nothing. He's not picking up. Strange. I hope everything's alright. Bentley, Mia, come quickly, please. Patient in room 302 is really sick. We can't stabilize him. Oh, fuck. Emergency. Finally, Mia, quickly. Help me stabilize the patient. The cramps are getting worse. The patient is unresponsive. We need to... Oh, Dr. Krakowski, be quiet. Sandra, take the disease details. Patient suffered from severe and irregular abdominal cramps. We noticed heavy gastrointestinal bleeding. Dr. Linwood advised against surgical treatment. Blood needs to be evaluated immediately. We know the bleeding was caused by bacterial infection. Everything else will become clear soon. Please leave now. Anything you can do? Yes, there is. Please give me a little space and get some rest. But don't you need a break? Not right now. This is an extreme case. I will consult Dr. Gotera and wait for the results from Dr. Halil. And you're fresh and well rested in the morning. If this patient fails sick without warning, ours could too. Even if there's no indication of an indirect risk of infection. Please be prepared. We'll know more tomorrow. But I have vacation tomorrow. It was my day off. Why is there a fucking pandemic going around on my day off? I've been thinking about it. I know a friend of mine whose father, when COVID like started getting big in like March 2020, it took like 6 months off or something because he had so much vacation time collected. And he was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with all that shit. And he just was like, yeah, I have all the vacation time. I'm using it right now. Bye. See you in a half a year. Or like 4 months or whatever. Like a huge time. Which I still think is fascinating when you think about it. What a night. Whatever, time to get to the hospital. No, it's my vacation day. We're going to play poker. And game, and I'm not going to do anything, am I? There's nobody here. It's like a ghost town. You're still here. Why hasn't anyone come to pick you up? Is the bus working today, or is the bus driver also gotten sick? Also a bacterial infection, not like a viral one. That sounds so much worse. Like, the good thing about COVID was that it was viral, so... At least I'm fairly certain it was viral, so it just healed by itself. So when you didn't have like bad COVID, you could just stay at home. By isolation, maybe like submit a positive test. And then call it a day. The ambulance is supposed to use the back entrance, really. And like, that was a good, like good in obvious quotation marks thing about it. That it wasn't that super bad for the healthcare system. It was very bad still. Especially like our people got overworked and tired and stuff. But bacteria sounds like straight up a fucking nightmare scenario for a horror movie. So let's use our day off to go in there. My belly feels like it's on fire. I think I'm gonna faint. Ingrid, what? Finley, I really can't talk right now. We're getting overwhelmed. Wards are almost full. We've got more and more people coming in with the same symptoms. I'm trying to organize more beds. Make yourself useful and get to your ward. Now that I think about it, I recently finished the second part of the Kingsbridge series, where the bubonic plague happened, and it described an eerily described like what the bubonic plague was, and it was scary as fuck. Hi Sandra, it's pretty crowded here. How's the night shift? Don't ask, don't ask. I'm pretty sure my bloodstream is like 80% coffee right now. Don't you want to take a break? Nope, break later, things to do. They want us all to head to the break room. Krowski got something to tell us. Works for me, I was just gonna get myself another coffee anyway. I don't know, what's she going to tell us? I'm a bit afraid of how the story is going to end. But this is going to do. Good morning. I have a small announcement to make. You look tired, Dr. Kukowski. Did you even go home last night? We know more about what we're dealing with now. We still need some time. Bacteria is aggressive. We've been able to contain it to a certain extent, but some patients are still experiencing internal bleeding. But that's not what I called you here for. As you may have noticed, our wards are full. What's more, a few of our staff also have started feeling ill. If more people are admitted as the day goes on, we will hit full capacity. And what does that mean? It means that if we run out of space, we're going to have to turn people away. But yes, I know. Triage, we call it in Germany. Or triage? Is that something you call in English? I'll say in English as well. This is new for me too. But we have no choice. People are already being reallocated to other hospitals in the local area. But the nearest hospital is over an hour's drive away. We can no longer treat them here. I would ask you to take note of this information. We can't just send people back onto the streets. You know, some of these people might be seriously ill. Wait a minute, Dr. Kukowski. Carl! What are you doing here, Carl? Don't you know we are not currently authorized to be here? You're not... Yeah, blah blah. Any idiot can see the hospitals bursting at the seams. So it seems. How else are we to explain your presence? I can't just sit by and watch people croak. And I won't let you down just because of some stupid forced vacation. What's going to stop me? Dr. Feelbud's vanished into thin air. If he wants me to thrown out, he can come up here and try it with his bare hands. And what's your plan? You think you can conjure up a second hospital with a wave of your magic wand? I don't need to. What's on the 5th floor? Dr. Kukowski, we can get it running again. There's plenty of space up there and most of the beds are still in place. That ward has been out of operation for years. What? So you'd rather send all those sick people back home? Very well. I won't claim I'm happy about this, but since you're already here, get the 5th floor ward up and running as fast as you can. I'll help Carl with that. I can't say I'm surprised to hear you volunteer, Finley. I go to the lab and see Dr. Halil. I hope he has good news. Mia, Sandra, I leave this ward in your hands. Are you up to the responsibility? Yes. Ain't no thing. Good luck, everyone. Now get moving. Come on, Finley. Let's take a look at the ward upstairs. Run, run, run. Ha, I'm faster than Mia. Let's go. This is a fucking nightmare scenario. Like, very, very honestly spoken, like, I couldn't imagine being working the healthcare system during COVID. That sounds exhausting. And every like nurse, doctor, and whatever I heard talking about it said how those were like some of the worst years of their life. Do you really think we can do this? Sure we can. There's a lot of junk lying around. We've got no electricity. But if we work together, we'll get the hang of it. It doesn't have to hold together for years, just long enough for us to ride out this wave. I'll deal with the bedrooms. You take care of our corridors. We're not trying to win a prize for best interior design. Just clear enough space so we can get through. Understood? Okay. Whew. That's as good as new. Why did we stop using this water in the first place? It has lovely rustic charm. Maybe it had something to do with all the mold. Discarded machinery, a thick layer of dust that's covering everything. Alright, you've made your point. But the dust only moved in here later, you know. Okay, we've got almost everything we need. We're just missing the power. I might be able to help with that. I once administered emergency treatment to the junction box in surgery. I'm afraid this ward doesn't have a junction box. When the others got refurbished, this one was just left to rot. I guess the breakers for this wards are down in the basement. That's where the main distributor is. I go downstairs and turn on the power. Good, I get started filling up the beds and rooms. There's plenty of people waiting downstairs after all. Yep. Now running all the way down. Oh, I just realized how the emergency exit sign has a cat on it, or like a cat human and not a regular human. Yeah, basement, not first floor, what? Or 0th floor, whatever. That's it. If we can carry on like this, I'll be able to qualify as a professional electrician soon. Now I need to get back upstairs. Carl's on his own up there. Hurry up, boy. Hold on, that's... Dr. Fearbot, what were you thinking? Have you any idea what's been going on around here? Yes, I know, of course. That's why I'm here. Just listen to me for a moment, please. I had to go, I couldn't stay here anymore. I take full responsibility. I always wanted to do the best for St. Ursula's, believe me. A few years ago, I was appointed chief physician, but not without help. Roman Heydrich already had a lot of influence over the hospital, even back then. He offered me the position of chief physician as part of a restructuring. At the time, I thought it was the best way for me to actively help the hospital. I was still too young. I hadn't really earned the position. But I went along with it, and Roman supplanted my predecessors for me. We had big plans. Everything was great at first. But Roman put more and more pressure on me. He had interests of his own. He didn't even try to hide them from me. He kept coming to me with strange ideas. He wanted to take more and more money out of the hospital. When I refused, he started blackmailing me. I had to sign bills, purchase orders, and other documents for him. Otherwise, he would blow the cover on our agreement. And as chief physician, I would have taken the fall for everything. That's why I went along with it, for the good of the hospital. However, as we drew more and more public attention, Roman got cold feet. He took off and advised me to do the same. Sooner or later, his scam would be uncovered. And well, here we are. But I couldn't leave the hospital in such a time of need. I will take responsibility for what I've done. I'm so sorry about everything. I never should have.
Bam! Thank you. Pull yourself together. Look at yourself. I'm furious. I'd never have thought you were capable of such a thing. You really care about us in St. Ursula's? Then get a move and help with the staff. Now! We don't have time for all this whining.
But I... Dr. Kukowski, what's going on here?
Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were on the 5th floor. No matter, the power's gone out. Maybe we overloaded the grid.
The hospital's running on emergency power. I'll speak to Gregor. We'll get this under control as quickly as possible.
And I'll make sure that all the wards can continue working. Finley, please go to our ward. Check on Mia and the others.
What about Carl?
Carl is extremely experienced. He'll be fine without you for a few minutes. I'll be there in a minute.
Got it. Carl is the man that's holding the entire hospital up. Let's be frank. Like, I think the hospital could work better with Carl than with like half the staff, including doctors and everyone else. Because he's the goat. Well, he's not a goat, he's a sheep, but he's the goat. Mia, the power's out. Yes, I can see that. Or rather, I can't see a great deal of anything right now. Are you alright here? Do you need a hand? We'll muddle through. Sandra's got the ward under control. Where's Dr. Kukowski? She's checking all the wards have everything they needed. Dr. Fearwald's taking care of a power failure. Dr. Fearwald? Did I hear that right? Yes, he's back. I just ran into him while he was explaining himself to Dr. Kukowski. He was... What's wrong? Can you smell that, Mia? What do you mean? It smells like smoke. The 5th floor! It's on fire! What? We just got the ward up and running. Everything was going great. There was this huge bang. Sparks flying everywhere. And all that old junk up there caught fire. We have to get out of here quickly. Where's Carl? He's still upstairs. We're trying to get everyone out of here. Mir, I'm going upstairs. I have to check on Carl. No, you get the fucking people out of your fucking own floor. Should I come with you? You stay here. Make sure the ward's evacuated properly. Okay, I can do this. Rene, could you help Mia, please?
Sure thing.
See you in a minute. Like, how does it actually work with like a burning hospital? Because the beds technically have to be transported via elevator, but you're not supposed to use an elevator while it's burning. Carl, are you? Carl, are you there?
Over here, quick, we need help.
Carl?
The bed's stuck. Help me move it.
Come on. There's no elevator here. We have to carry him.
It almost ended very badly. Thanks, Finley.
What are we going to do now? We need to put out that fire.
First, we have to get everyone out of here. There's a plan for things like this. We evacuate everyone out to the school gym hall. And we stay there until the fire's been put out. We contact the other hospitals in the area. And get people out to them as soon as possible. Until then, we keep going.
So get everyone out?
Get everyone out. We can't use the elevators. So we need to carry people downstairs. Benjamin and I can man the stairs. You go to the bottom of the stairs and take the beds as we pass them down. Demi and Archie will be waiting at the front entrance. Take the beds to the front of the building.
What about the other wards?
We'll all be doing the same thing.
Do you think Dr. Kukowski and Mia will be okay?
Yes, we'll help them in a minute. Thank goodness we hadn't filled this water up to capacity yet.
Okay.
Come on, there's no time to lose.
I need to go to the first floor, right? I think that's at least what I understood. Come on, you get out here. Watch out for your lungs. No one's going to be left here alone. No, Finley. Oh, you're so weak and fragile and... First person gotten out. Not going to leave anyone behind. Okay, I can't try to push two at the same time or anything. Come on, Finley, you can do it. Where are the others? Where are all the fucking others? Where's like, I mean, okay, he got Archie. I think Archie alone will be able to just carry a bed with one hand. No, the music. Our doctors are leaving, but none are helping me. Even the surgeon is fucking off. No, bro, help me. Help me. Where's Mia? I did not see Mia. Where the fuck is Mia? Sandra? Okay, that's... Oh, someone far, far behind. Why would no one help me of you? Guys! Come on, Finley, you can do it. Such a selfless man, look at him. His wonderful feathers. And the great work ethic.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm so proud of you. Oh no. It's getting lighter, there's more fire. Does everyone know there's someone missing? What was there? Finley, you're still here. You need to leave. Take the next transport to the gym. The rest of the staff are already on their way. I'm sure your service will be needed there. Don't you think I should do another checkup in the hospital? You might have missed some people. I've been to a lot of the wards. I'll do the last round of the ground floor, then I'll be right behind you. I come with you. You've done well, better than I could have done. I'll be alright. I just hold my stethoscope tight. Go now, Finley. And thank you. Okay. I did not see Carl leave. Or Archie. Sounds like a fucking nightmare scenario, to be honest. Like having a pandemic and a hospital set on fire. But now you're alright, like mentally and from your exhaustion. You should have your day off right now. Come on, get in there. The others need you. Oh yeah, right, of course. While all the others get support on the trauma, the fucking hospital staff has to keep working and saving lives. Ah, Finley, there you are. We need all the help we can get right now. Come on, take care of the sick as best as you can. I'll assign the teams. Then I'll help out as well. Bro, okay, these are getting hard. I'm a bit traumatized. You can't expect perfect treatment. I'm just doing the things that need to be done. Oh no, why? Wait, don't take like the double inputs. They don't work, but it's fine. I don't care, I'm trying to save people's lives. Anyone else here is under urgent need? You are. What's up? Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Damn, okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Who needs help? Who needs help? You. Okay, okay, what's up? Oh no, not again. Yeah, I can't do the double inputs. I mean, the last ones I've somehow fucked up because I'm stupid. What are you waiting for? Show me what you can do. Okay, 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 more people, more people. Who's crying? Who's crying? Who needs support? I'm barefoot for you. Talk to me. Oh no, why? Okay, I guess. And to spam it at those.
Finley, leave it.
Dr. Kowski, glad you're here. This patient's very sick.
She's beyond your help now.
But...
Can't you see it? The woman's already dying.
But I can...
You can help me. I need you up front urgently. Please come with me, quickly.
This is a fucking... Please tell me this is a nightmare. Or like, this is a straight up a definition of a nightmare. Please tell me you just wake up and everything is fine and... Get through the night. Yeah, that's just... Getting through is a strong word. Probably the worst shift of his life. Maybe one of the worst days you ever have. Really needs a tight hug. Like a very tight one. Also, has anyone checked on the doctors on their health? Oh fuck. And that was full of porcupine. Damn. Dedicated to people who work in healthcare. Oh fuck yeah. All the love goes out to them. Thanks Critical Rabbit for this game. This was fun. Like the ending was very harsh and strong. Okay, the game was made by Sebastian Hessel, who did story and game design. Nice. I think it was a fairly small team, right? We're producing done by Florian Köster. Then we're highlighting one after another. Initial narrative design and writing, Matt Kemke. I don't think I know anyone of the team. We're in Christian Thielsch. No, that name, funnily enough, but that's for a different story. Additional programming, Gordon Vogel. Ooh, and Lukas Eckhardt. Oh, nice. 2 people. Or 3? Raviv Elan. Ooh. Elon. Damn. Paul Kovenbach. Yeah, they were like not that big of a team, but they were like super few. Which is nice to see. The game had a lot to it, and I really enjoyed playing through it. Yeah, I'm not going to read every name out one by one now. Music Pinsel. And yeah, I can see that this game had a lot of love put into it for the healthcare system and people in healthcare, and I had a good time with it. Even though it's such a back-breaking ending and such a disheartening ending, but it's fine. That's how it was intended, and it worked. Dorina Safran, no way! I know her. Don't tell me she was one of the beta testers. Sheesh. Good for her.
It's a fine line between good times and memories. Just one breath away from eternity. Our summer's gone by.
I'm going to give them the time for the music. Wait, did I know that person? I don't know. Maybe. I should look into it again. Oh, I finally got a new plant.
Stranger on a sidewalk, a short smile, no time for words. Our summer's gone by, like a night with friends you thought could never end. But now it's
Oh, these idiots. I like the characters, I really do.
that you still remember me.
I really like the message, the characters, the animations were really nice. And the way it looked and feeling with music.
In your eye, you're still stuck in mine. You're still stuck in mine. Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. It's a fine line between good times and memories. Just one
But actually, let's
away from
use that moment right now.
Our summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Always summer's gone by. All summer's gone by. No, it's barely remembered. I hope that you still remember.
Aww.
Like a melody.
Thank you.
Stuck in your head. Stuck in your head.
Buntspecht Family Digital. Yeah, I said it was called Buntspecht originally. I think it's still part of the Buntspecht company. And yeah, that was Fall of Porcupine. Cool game. Had a great time, even though the ending was so disheartening. Oh, yeah. Oh no. He tried his best. Ah. Yeah. Wow. This was a strong game. Really like what they went for. I'll look into the credits again later. For private reasons, but that's another topic. And yeah. That's been it. Tomorrow I'll be streaming again, probably with Deponia too. But thanks for being here, thanks for giving me your time, and I wish you all a wonderful Sunday afternoon, evening, or whatever it is, your time zone, and goodbye.